Number 1.
At the deepest point on Earth, the water pressure is so intensely violent it feels like having 50 jumbo jets stacked on top of your body. If you drop a heavy iron ball into the ocean at the Mariana Trench, it will take more than a full hour just to hit the bottom. Plunging nearly 11 kilometers down into absolute darkness, this is Challenger Deep, the deepest known point on our planet. The environment down here is entirely unlivable for humans due to the catastrophic water pressure, which reaches over 1,000 times the atmospheric pressure at sea level. To put that into perspective, standing at the bottom of the trench is structurally equivalent to having 50 commercial jumbo jets stacked directly on top of your shoulders. Yet, against all biological odds, scientists sending robotic cameras down into the abyss discovered bizarre, translucent amphipods and ghost fishes thriving in the dark, proving that life will always find a way to conquer the most hostile environments in the universe.
Number 2.
Deep in the ocean where sunlight cannot reach, thousands of terrifying creatures create their own glowing neon light shows. Once you pass the depth of 200 meters, the ocean enters the twilight zone, and by 1,000 meters, sunlight completely vanishes forever. In this world of perpetual midnight, you would expect absolute darkness, but it is actually alive with flashes of brilliant blues, greens, and reds. This is bioluminescence, a chemical reaction that allows deep-sea creatures to generate cold light from their own bodies. Over 80% of all deep-sea animals possess this ability, using it as a critical tool for survival. Some, like the infamous anglerfish, dangle a glowing lure in front of their mouths to trick curious prey. Others shoot clouds of glowing blue ink to blind predators before escaping into the shadows, turning the deepest trenches of the ocean into a natural neon laser show.
Number 3.
Deep underwater geysers shoot out toxic chemicals hot enough to melt solid lead, yet they are surrounded by booming cities of life. And at the bottom of the ocean, where the tectonic plates tear themselves apart, lies a surreal alien landscape filled with hydrothermal vents. These are massive underwater chimneys that blast out superheated mineral water directly from the Earth's crust, reaching blistering temperatures of over 400 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt solid lead. The water is highly acidic and packed with toxic sulfur chemicals that would instantly kill normal terrestrial life. Yet these deadly geysers are surrounded by dense colonies of bizarre organisms, including massive 6-foot tube worms and blind shrimp. Because there is no sunlight, these creatures do not rely on photosynthesis. Instead, they utilize chemosynthesis, converting toxic chemicals into pure energy, suggesting to scientists how life might actually survive on frozen alien moons.
Number 4.
For centuries, sailors told terrifying myths about a multi-tentacled sea monster until scientists proved it was real. But for hundreds of years, maritime lore was haunted by tales of the Kraken, a monstrous beast capable of dragging entire pirate ships down into the ocean depths. In 2004, Japanese researchers finally captured the first live images of this mythical creature in its natural habitat. revealing the giant squid, measuring up to 13 meters long and weighing nearly a ton. This massive predator roams the deep ocean between 300 and 1,000 meters down. To navigate the pitch-black waters, the giant squid developed the largest eyes of any living animal on Earth, measuring the size of a standard dinner plate. They engage in violent, epic battles with sperm whales in the dark, leaving massive circular sucker scars on the whale's skin as proof of a real-life monster clash.
Number 5.
It looks like a silent, beautiful winter blizzard inside the deep ocean, but the falling snow is actually made of corpses. If you look out the window of a deep-sea submarine, you will witness a continuous, mesmerizing phenomenon known as marine snow. White, fluffy flakes gently drift down through the dark water column, perfectly mimicking a peaceful winter blizzard on land. But don't let the beauty fool you. This snow is highly organic and macabre. It is composed of dead plankton, tiny bits of decomposing fish carcasses, fecal matter, and ocean dust clumping together as it sinks. Because the deep ocean floor has no plants or sunlight to generate food, this endless shower of biological debris is the primary lifeline for the entire deep-sea ecosystem, acting as a critical buffet that feeds thousands of bottom-dwelling crabs, worms, and bacteria.
Number 6.
There is a bizarre ocean worm that survives entirely by dissolving and eating the solid bones of dead whales. When a massive whale dies, its body sinks to the ocean floor, an event known as a whale fall. After sharks and scavengers strip away the meat, a bare skeleton is left behind in the mud. This is where one of the deep ocean's strangest residents arrives, the Osidax, legally nicknamed the zombie worm. These tiny, feather-like worms have no eyes, no legs, no mouths, and completely lack a stomach. To survive, they sprout bright green roots that drill straight into the hard whalebone. The worms secrete a powerful acid from their skin to dissolve the bone structure, unlocking the rich fats and oils trapped inside. They rely on an internal colony of symbiotic bacteria to digest the bone minerals for them, turning a skeletal graveyard into a thriving home.
Number 7.
We possess highly detailed, perfect maps of the surface of Mars, yet more than 80% of our own ocean remains a complete mystery. Humanity loves to look up at the stars and dream of space exploration, but we often forget that the most mysterious planet in the solar system is the one we live on. Statistically, we possess highly detailed, complete radar maps of the surface of Mars and the Moon, but we have only successfully explored and mapped less than 20% of our own global oceans. The deep sea is so logistically challenging to study that more humans have stood on the surface of the moon than have traveled to the deepest trenches of our planet. Oceanographers estimate that there are between hundreds of thousands and millions of undiscovered marine species currently swimming in the deep abyss, meaning that the true monsters, alien landscapes, and scientific secrets of our world are still hiding right beneath our feet.